Hey, how you doing? This is Kitch, and you are watching me play Factorio. I did a little bit of calculation on how much slag we would need to be produced from this whole process in order to run this just standalone. And it looks like the number is 10 crush-eye, that we would need in order to make that run. And we currently have 6 that are not running full-time. So we're not quite there yet. And it'll probably be a little while before we do. I would like to turn off some of these electrolyzers and save a little bit of that precious power. But I don't know. I think it's we still kind of need them because they're producing the oxygen we need for some of these processes down here. And that's not going to be going away anytime soon. So I think we're kind of at a stalemate. I was thinking about maybe putting a priority on this so that we could drain out the slag, give it more priority. The problem is we got a full belt here, and I'm worried that we got a lot of slag in here. I'm worried that we're going to oxygen starve the whole process if we were to do that. So right now, I think I'll just leave it where it's combining in halvesies, and we'll worry about optimizing that later. I'm hoping that's draining out at a rate faster than it is being added. Well, I guess we can look at that. We're slag. That number is going down. All right, so give it about 6 or 7 episodes, maybe a couple bonus episodes, and that will all be drained out. One thing that I do want to do, we're running shortage of iron here. It's not coming out quite at the same rate. And all the others are backing up, so that's making me believe that we will get a backup of some of these other items, and we'll have like a big excess of everything. Eventually, this warehouse is going to fill up with everything but iron. So I kind of want to do something about that at this point. I think what I want to do is let's turn these over to sapphirite. And let's see, let's just cut that off right there behind that flare stack so I won't be able to see what's going on. And let's take this up. Actually, take it up one more. And combine that with that line. So the stereotype produces 2 copper and 1 iron. This produces 2 iron and 1 copper ore. So that'll give us we'll still produce copper, but it'll give us a much more iron bias. And I think I want to do the same to this one as well. Let's see, I think you're the one that iron and copper, and you're copper and iron. So yeah, I think I want to do the same down here as well. And combine you together. And this will give us more of an iron bias, because I think we're going to need a lot more iron than we are going to need copper, not only just in general, but we'll also want to make things like steel. And right now, I think everything's backed up. We could technically support another one of these off of that machine. But I think that would just go through it like really quickly. I don't know. We'll see how this works out, and go from there. Another thing I'm thinking is it looks like we're using a lot more tin than we are lead. So we may want to do an adjustment right there. But I don't think it's overly important right now. I think just getting the iron production up is going to help quite a bit in the long run. So yeah, in this episode, I think what I want to do is play around with some new ideas on dealing with things like power, as well as I want to get this more robust, the circuit production. Science, I'm actually kind of okay with right now. Actually, you know what? I'm not okay with science. I want to switch that over to solar panels. Yeah. But the rate, I mean, it's for what we're doing, I think it's pretty good right now. I'd like to get a belt array and things like that going up, which is why I want to get this production a little bit more robust. The thing is I believe we have some new options. I just did a little bit of rough calculations on what we're going to need in order to do it the old-fashioned way. But I figured, hey, let's look at some of the other ways we can do this. Where is this? It's basic. Basic apply. Give me something. There we go. Basic circuit board. Circuit board. Getting distracted. We're looking at this one. Basic. Output. I'm gonna do. Can we just say that? Yeah. Okay. That'll give us a gray belt. 7.5. I actually think I tuned this down to 2 machines, but we'll go with this right now. Okay, electronic assembly machines, wooden boards. All right, so there's a branch off we can do right here where we create our wooden boards from wood instead of, actually, let's get the copper. Let's go and get the copper out of the way. All right, yeah, we can make these out of wood instead of the big cellulose paper process. And it looks like these can be done in electronic machines as well. I don't think you can do that with the other recipe. The wooden boards from the paper, yeah, you can't do that there. So that's machine savings. All right, so wooden boards from wood. Okay, what do we need to get wood? Let's chase this process down. Wood, right here, we get it from saw blades and trees. We'll need trees, which we can produce by 2 processes. This one requires fertilizer and gives us more trees. Fertilizer. Can we make fertilizer? Fertilizer. Compost, we can make urea gas. Urea gas. Ammonia and carbon dioxide. Blazing puffers and nutrient pulps. Ammonia. No, make ammonia. Blue cellulose fiber, eh? Can we do that? We can. You need sulfuric wastewater and carbon dioxide. All right, I don't know that that's a... let's look at the basic one first. Let's look at the basic tree processing. Okay, yeah, no, I like this a lot better. Okay, just water, soil, and tree seeds. What do we need for tree seeds? You require fertilizer. Okay, I don't think we're going to be able to avoid fertilizer. But we could make that off of those, which require soil. Soil requires compost as well as mud. All right, let's just adjust these numbers down. Just basic. We only have one kind of arboretum. Desert tree seeds. I think those are the ones that we have. And that does that right there. Okay, so, boy, that looked really confusing before. Now, not so much. The big thing that I'm seeing right here is 18 megawatts as opposed to 3.6 for the exact same output. So that is promising to me. That is very promising to me. That gets us a full belt. But even if I think I trimmed this one down to just 2 machines. That doesn't scale, I don't think, with the power usage, though. So that's interesting. Let's go ahead and take a look at doing that. Let's see. I want to get some landfill. I've got 600 right now. I should be able to get some more. We'll make some space, and we'll play a little bit with some tree growing. All right, I keep finding myself going down rabbit hole after rabbit hole. Let's just start laying some stuff out here. Okay, so I've got an arboretum here. There's an arboretum. We want it to make trees, not from fertilizer. Though it's not as far off. Oh, can we? Trees, desert trees. That gives us more stuff. Let's stick with the basics. We'll stick with the basics, and then we'll expand out later. Okay, you need water, as well as soil, as well as tree seeds. Tree seeds are generated in this, which is a desert tree generator. You can make tree seeds, make desert tree seeds. Again, going with the basics, we'll just look at the soil right now and expand later. Soil is made in, let's see, I don't know that I made any of these. Let's go ahead and make a couple of those. Soil, I think, is made in one of these. Soil, which requires mud and compost. Let's give that a little bit of room. Actually, let's move. And you're going to need soil, and you're going to need soil. So we want our soil generator to be able to hit both of you. And you need mud and compost. Compost is made in a composter, like that. And we just put stuff in there, like brown algae. That excess right there, we'll turn that into compost. And then we need to get you mud. Now, when I was looking at, we got some excess mud in some places, but I'd like to kind of generate our own because there's something else I want to do with mud, too. We'll probably need one of these seafloor pumps. All right, and let's see, did I make some of these? I thought I did. If I make another one, does it show somewhere in the inventory? I need to go through and clear all this out again. Okay, we didn't get a spot. Nope, we did. All right, let's go ahead and make like several of those. Okay, so this will come in. You will take in the viscous mud water, and we'll turn that into heavy mud water. All right, and we're going to need... I need some more of those, I think. I'm waiting. Okay, there we go. Let's just throw this out here. We're going to need clay. I'm pretty sure. Clay bricks. This is what we're going for. We want this to be. We want to produce the mud as well as clay. We want to kill 2 birds with 1 stone here. We need clay, sand, and lime. All right, and those are all going to be made right here. Clay, sand, lime. All right, you need light mud water, you need thin mud water, and you need concentrated mud water. Now, you produce heavy mud water. And concentrated mud water takes the heavy mud water, so that is going to feed into that. You are going to feed into that. that. Okay, we'll somehow have to make that work. And you just produce concentrated mud water and mud. You require light mud water and then thin, right? Okay, light mud water is made from the concentrated mud water. So that'll go there. That'll come down there. Oh. Okay, and this goes down and finally makes the thin mud water, which is what we need for the sand. Light mud water. Okay. Let's just see if we can make a line that makes some sense here. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it from down, from the bottom. Okay, so you're making heavy mud water. You're taking that in. You're sending it up to this one. Who is taking in that and sending out that one, sending that further on. That's getting water there. You are the next one in line. And you are getting that as an input, sending that out and sending that on to this one. It is taking in that, sending out that, and getting water over here. All right, that almost looks like it makes sense. Okay. Let's see. We need clay. This makes mud though, right? Got to remember that. So we're going to need an output for that. Let's send it up. Oh. We make some, yeah, we can. How's iron? Is iron finally starting to back up? It's finally starting to back up. That is a very good sign. I'm just going to come over here real quick and just grab a nice big handful of it. Let's take that belt. Ooh, 700. We'll probably just use the yellow. Even though it's overkill. All right, mud coming up. All right, and you, my friend, are going to be the sand. That'll come across like that. You are going to be limestone. Going to come across like that. And you finally are going to be clay, which will come across like that. What rates are you guys producing at? 3 every 5 seconds. 5 every 5 seconds. 3 every 5 seconds. And are these made... Iron clay bricks. Need 4 sand, 4 clay, 2 sand, 2 lime. All right, so that made one of those. You can send. You're not making mud. No, you just make the thing. Okay, so that can be sent out here. And you're going to make clay bricks. You'll send out... is it bad to send all these out to the same belt? Yeah. Unless we do something like that. This is just temporary, so I think this will work out just fine. All right, let's go ahead and preemptively create some pipes here, because I have a feeling we're going to end up needing them. All right, you're going to feed across there. You're going to feed across there. You're going to feed across there. Do we have any regulars? No. We're going to need quite a few of them. Okay, we can take water like that. Then just run a straight water pipe going down that side. We're going to need our seafloor pump coming in right there. Like that. Like that. And we're going to need a pump. Oh, I hope I don't already have one. I don't think I do. Okay, and now for inserters, for the mud coming out. There's 4 of those. All right, so we'll put you on the inside and you on the inside. That should make some folks happy. Then we need these pipes feeding through like that. Okay, and I believe that is going to be it. Can we reverse this? Let's cut and paste this. So we keep the recipe going. Wonder why they didn't go away. Probably because I didn't control exit. All right, we want you making soil. You're going to need that. You are going to need compost. Right? You will feed into there, which is making just tree seeds, which is feeding into there. Which is also going to need water. Okay, and that's going to get our trees. And then what, is it just one of these that that makes it into wood? That's going to need iron coming in. All right, so we can use like a chest or something like that now. We have 10 power poles. That's not going to work. Okay, let's go grab some more wood bricks. Do we have copper? We have copper. I'm gonna go nab those every now and then. All right, so you'll feed into you'll feed into one of these, I guess. Wood? Wood. And 90%. Is there a 90% chance that a saw blade is going to come out? Is that how I read that? That's how I'm going to read it, at least initially. All right, let's get a chest here. Then I think you guys just need iron. 1 iron plate, yeah. So there's 173 of them. So that will go into here. We'll just turn that down to 1. And 90% chance that we get that saw blade back, or we get back a saw blade at 90%. I'm not sure. But that will come out into there and then go over into that chest. Circuit network would be good for this. And I believe we have the circuit network. I'm just, haven't really used that yet. What do we need for... I'll look at it later. All right, and let's see, composting. We'll throw some brown algae in there. And is that good? Water. Unburnt clay bricks. We'll have to end up smelting those. But yeah, let's just fire this up and see what happens. I don't know why I'm trying to make this power pole efficient. Just seems like the right thing to do. All right. Go. Happen. Why are we not happening? Water. Oh, I never put my pump down. That might be helpful. We're also going to need another flare stack. Let's see. Can we get that? Let's go ahead and hook it up. And then we'll go deal with that. Flare stack. Flare stack. What do we need for that? Iron. Surprise. All right, mud, stuff. That is all going into that chest. Are you producing things? Oh, lime. What about you guys? How are you doing? Getting compost? Yeah, you're making compost. You're making soil. You're making tree seeds. You are not getting soil over there. All right, looks like we're gonna have some ratio issues. All right, we need this ain't gonna work. Lime. Select item. Lime. Am I making it in the wrong? Lime. Craft. Crafted in a blast furnace, eh? All right, that would definitely explain some things. I just happen to have an extra one of those right here. So you go there. You be long-handed. You be doubly long-handed. You make lime. You send that up there. And you get some fuel. All right, and then we can actually move this belt back, except it's going the wrong way. We find there, we get all of that stuff, throw it in there. And that gets us our unburnt clay bricks, which we can throw into here for now. And give us clay brick. Very nice. All right, so this is all doing its thing. You guys are doing your thing. That's a little bit on the slow side. That's a little bit on the slow side. These are good to know things. But we're getting wood. We have wood. All right. Can we do the next level of solar, please? Thank you very much. All right, so that's clay bricks, and the whole reason I wanted to get those were for the next level of crusher. You need 15? Okay, we can actually make one of those. We're missing stuff, though. Oh, we need the raw stone. We need an ore crusher. We have to recycle an old one. Well, that's fine. This needs some refinement, but at least I have a little bit of an understanding how it works, and I believe this will end up working out just fine. All right. Well, thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate it. I will see you in the next episode. What's going on here? Oh, this produces a thing. Of course it does. Why wouldn't it? What is that? Carbon dioxide? I'm assuming carbon dioxide. Another flare stack? No. No such luck. Okay, well, I'm going to go build another flare stack. Thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate it. I'll see you in the next episode. Have a good one.